Let's welcome these fools to the Uso Penitentiary.
Damn. Okay, alright.
Hey, let's get it, Uso. It's not paranoia, it's the Usos. Let's go, Uso.
Down 6. Day 1-ish, yeah, down 6. Day 1-ish, we been down 6. Day 1-ish, yeah, line 'em up.
FABULOUS. FABULOUS, yes. Diamonds on my neck. Yes, I'm fabulous. They keep hating on me, I don't stress. Don't got time for this.
Red alert, time, shine a light now. Right in my time, make a real shout. Oh, they said we're lucky to have got this far, and that is not worth fighting for. The words are written on the wall.
The stars of Smackdown Live have something to prove tonight. They're going to leave it all in the ring because that's what Smackdown Live is all about.
Byron, put on a helmet, pull up your big boy pants. It's going to be a long, long night. Let's go.
We've waited long enough. Let's get this thing started. Plant your butts in those seats and get ready.
Come on and fight back. We'll start it over again. We'll take it right back from the ones where again it's time to rise up, even though they left us for dead.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next. Who will reign supreme?
Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
5 feet of fury. The first woman to ever capture the SmackDown and Raw Women's Championships. Alexa Bliss, the goddess of WWE. Alexa Bliss, the type of woman that'll stab you in the back. It's Bayley! Give me a hug, man! No!
And her opponent from San Jose, California, BAYLEY.
You guys ready for the best part? It's the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Bayley buddies! It's just an infectious feeling when Bayley comes to town. When Bayley competes, everybody's feeling hug life, except Corey. The huggable one taking on the goddess. Storied history between these two. One that has spelled heartache for Bayley and glee for Alexa.
Yeah, Bayley was living a fairy tale defending her Raw Women's Championship in her home of San Jose. Unfortunately, sometimes the Wicked Witch wins, and Alexa spoiled Bayley's homecoming.
Well, you can't ask for much more than this, especially given how talented these women are.
You know, Byron, I thought I could let it slide, but how dare you call Alexa a Wicked Witch? Bayley's Cinderella story was done. The clock struck midnight, and Alexa broke the glass slipper to take what she deserved. Well, excuse me for just sympathizing with all the emotional turmoil Bayley has had to go through at the hands of Little Miss Bliss.
Oh, and a kick right to the hamstring. Setting up a big spot in the match here. She goes for the cover. And they kick out at 2.
Gonna take more than that.
The clothesline finds the mark. She lands an enormous elbow. She goes for the cover. On the flip side of what Byron was saying earlier, we've seen superstars relax a bit after being slotted high in the rankings. And that, of course, is the last thing you want to do in a situation like this.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about that with this superstar, Cole. Some competitors are known for believing their own hype, but that's definitely not the case here.
She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael. Oh, that's unnecessary.
Right across the back of the neck.
That'll leave a mark on your back. When Bayley finally made it to her first WrestleMania in Orlando, her reality outdid her dreams. Walking in as the Raw Women's Champion, the huggable one had a boss, a queen, and an irresistible force to overcome. Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Rewinding back to Bayley's WrestleMania debut, you can't underscore what winning that match against Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Nia Jax meant to Bayley's confidence. She showed...
Here comes Alexa Bliss.
And 2 from the goddess with insult to injury.
I can't believe it, Michael. This night could be over for Bayley.
Here comes Alexa Bliss.
With Twisted Bliss. That has got to be it.
Where is she finding the strength to continue?
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take. Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
I'm not so sure the body's supposed to absorb that type of impact. Bayley's looking to end it. And Bayley makes her pay for all that.
Bayley can end it here.
Things just went from bad to worse for Alexa Bliss.
As Corey she's on a roll right here, guys.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
Look at Bayley making her move.
Oh my gosh.
What a comeback.
Here comes Bayley. Wow, look at that. Now that's an aerial assault.
Bayley can end it here.
Targeting the back now. And finding herself in some trouble here is Alexa Bliss. She may have just hit a wall here.
I would never question her toughness, but at this point, I just don't see how she can win this match. She's simply taken too much offense.
Given what they've shown us here tonight, it's a shame that one of these women will have to walk away on the losing end of this one.
That should do it right there. 2. Kicking out of that may have used up her last bit of energy.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Alexa Bliss gets out of the way quickly. A quick reversal by Bayley. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone. That back was clearly part of her game plan heading in.
Bayley can end it here.
Taking on any more damage here. She goes for the cover. 2! Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Can you believe this?
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. And she's back in the ring now. Up and over with a suplex. I think she's trying to prove a point here. Look out, Alexa Bliss is measuring. Alexa Bliss hits it.
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
She got her with a reversal. Look at Bayley making her move. What an impact on that belly-to-belly.
That might have done it, Cole.
2, 3. Bayley scores the victory. And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
Big win here to start the show.
And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening. Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
We have a great match coming up next versus a formidable opponent.
Red alert, shine a light down. Biding my time, make a real shout. Oh, they said we're lucky to have got this far, and that is not worth fighting for. The words are written on the wall. Come on and fight back. We'll start it over again. We'll take it right back from the ones where again it's time to rise up, even though they left us for dead. This is our last stand. Shout. They said we're
Y'all know what time it is. This is part where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this or you can get with that. You better get with this, cause this is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? See, I just give it a jump in, leaving the competition. I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till their necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Too many times I'll be busting them up like a pimple. Stating my claim to fame, to be one of the baddest young brothers step foot in this game. And I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show shop bet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
And his opponent, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, ELIAS.
Listen, I can't deny his in-ring ability, but when it comes to his music, I got no time for Elias. Listen, you guys know Elias' lullabies are the #1 cause of insomnia in the entire world. All right, I'll just answer my own question. Yeah, I knew that, if they are.
Corey, I have a hard time believing this guy wants to start this match off with some show of sportsmanship. Oh, and I was right. What a cheap shot.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Oh, man, this is going to be great.
Using the boot here. Got him good with the elbow there. Shoulder right to the midsection. Drop down. Amazing impact from that toss, guys. He goes for the cover. He gets the shoulder up before 3.
It could take more than that.
A jarring neck breaker.
Elias getting put in check here.
But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
I'll never forget Elias' sad attempt to return after his defeat in a loser leaves NXT match against Cassius Ohno. Just a few weeks later, we were introduced to the masked competitor, El Vagabundo.
Nice, Elias got out of there in the nick of time.
Byron, you mentioned El Vagabundo and Elias. I personally believe that they're different guys. Elias has American Beauty, while El Vagabundo has Spanish eyes.
Different names, same awful music. Also, when El Vagabundo had a match against Oni Lorcan, he was unmasked, and we all saw Elias' pathetic attempt to stay at NXT foiled.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Our truth is speaking truth to power right now.
Elias is such a determined competitor. Guys, how can you face off against a performer with such a hungry heart?
Oh, let's not beat around the bush. Elias is a terrible musician. He's also got an outrageous ego. If you can get under his skin about his lack of musical talent, you're halfway to a...
Here we go. Lie detector.
Hey, Byron, what's up? Oh, it's over.
He gets the shoulder up before 3.
Not yet.
Going back to strategy about Elias.
Whoa, our truth. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary. Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
Tough situation to be in right here.
Yeah, you have to think this is not going to end well.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you,
Elias setting it up.
Oh, boy.
He's in trouble. Here comes R-Truth.
maybe a figment of your imagination, but little Jimmy hurts.
The shoulders are down. What? Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable.
Still in it.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
He had him locked in tight, guys.
When an opponent leaps in the air like that, the results are crushing.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
How's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
Got the shoulders down. R-Truth, what a kick out.
Not yet.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Flattens him with a bulldog.
R-Truth's in a world of hurt. He started this match in great health, but now it seems fatigue has set in.
He is hurt. This one could go either way, guys. It might just come down to which superstar is the next to make a mistake.
Here we go.
Maybe a figment of your imagination, but little Jimmy hurts.
His shoulders are down. 2, 3.
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, R-Truth.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
Up next is the big one. The score between these teams will be settled right here.
We have the club against a tuned group of combatants. I cannot wait.
They said we're lucky to have got this far, and that is not worth fighting for. The words are written on the wall. Come on and fight back, no starting over again. We'll take it right back from the ones where again it's time to rise up, even though they left us for dead. This is our last stand.
Byron, are you friends with Anderson and Gallows?
I'd like to consider myself on good terms with them.
Because they talk about you a lot.
Oh yeah? What do they say?
They say, nerd!
Introducing first, accompanied by Carl Anderson, the Club.
One of the all-time great tag teams. Legends in Japan. Former tag team champions here in WWE. As big and bad as they come.
Their motto's always been very clear. We're here to beat people up and win championship.
A couple of good hoots looking to make a trip to the pay window.
Weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
Hey, it's pretty cool seeing TJP here.
Compared to what?
And their opponent, first, from Los Angeles, weighing in at 175 pounds, TJP!
Byron, you strike me as the kind of guy who dabs a lot.
From time to time.
Yeah, you know what else does? My 10-year-old kid. It's embarrassing. TJP's a grown man. Get in there and fight. Stop dancing. Stop posing. Stop reposting compliments on social media. It's a problem. It's a sickness.
Okay, well, your anger towards TJP aside, you got to give him his props, Corey. I mean, the guy was the first ever Cruiserweight champion. He basically anchored the rebirth of the Cruiserweight division.
All right, I begrudgingly admit you're right on that.
Ah, yeah! High five!
Sit down, Saxton. This is going to be good.
And his partner, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena!
Stay with us. We've got a huge tag team match coming up.
And both these teams come into tonight looking to make a statement, which means we might see these two teams do things we've never seen them do in the past.
Forget basic thugonomics. Byron Saxton filmed remedial thugonomics.
Don't throw shade my way, man.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
The Phil-Am Flash, a.k.a. TJP, is one of the most fierce competitors on the 205 Live roster.
Yeah, he won the Cruiserweight Classic, and now that he's fighting for himself instead of these idiot fans, the sky is truly the limit for TJP.
They're not idiots.
Close quarters.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Sweet rolling savant kick. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic cover here. Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
Gallows isn't going to get pinned by some nerd.
He's not a nerd.
You're a nerd.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Getting close, and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
In May of 2017, Smackdown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish lass kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen. For many years, members of the WWE Universe...
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Here's the cover. This one's not over yet.
TJP refusing the P-I-N there. See what I did?
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think there's the cover. Can he do it?
Gallows gets that shoulder up.
Not too early for that.
He better hope he can sustain this. Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
His signature slam. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. Tag team action like in singles competition. Once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move.
Oh boy, Byron, it's time for your favorite thing.
I'm ready, Corey. Are you? Are you ready for the 5-knuckle shuffle? Boom! That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
John Cena is measuring.
He can't withstand one bit more.
And here's John Cena. Has it where he wants him. Kick to the midsection.
Here we go!
Attitude adjustment! Pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
What does John Cena have to do at this point to stay in the match?
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Going for the double play with this move. Gets the tag.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only 2 of these competitors will end up getting what they came for, the win.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
TJ peaked too quick that time.
He stalked his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Look at this. Luke Gallows is going in for the kill.
Bang!
Here's his moment, Michael. Can that beat TJ?
Penny in predicament.
Second time's a charm.
Hooked him.
Luke Gallows is in position.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Bam! Detonation kick. Let's check this out again, Corey.
So effective, Cole.
Shoulders on the mat. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
In comes John Cena.
John Cena with a rough blow there.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different.
Gallows able to get out of the way there. Nice little dodge ski. He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here. Whoa, down he goes. That was impressive, Cole. If he sticks this, he is done.
Look at him move.
What acrobatics.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Oh, what a forearm.
That was dirty.
And there's the reversal from Luke Gallows. Finn Balor tags in.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back. John Cena's in quite a bind. He needs to find a way to create some space or else this thing's over.
He has got to fight back.
For a while there, it looked...
Oh, 1916.
This one's over, guys.
And there's the reversal from Finn Balor. Moonjack. He's going for it all. Incoming. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Finn Balor is in position.
Coup de grace.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
They got it. And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless.
Here are your winners,
Almost.
Gallows and Finn Balor.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory. Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks. Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next. Taking on some tough competition. Who will reign supreme?
Happy LANA Day!
Making her way to the ring, from Moscow, the ravishing Russian, LANA!
The ravishing Russian has been ridiculed and written off her entire career, but here tonight she's looking to have the last laugh and crush the competition. Anybody that's ever ridiculed Lana doesn't know what they're talking about. She's incredibly beautiful, incredibly talented. Byron speaks like 31 languages. Byron was a former social ambassador for Rusev. Byron has...
And her opponent, from Chelsea, England, Winters.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Now look at this.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Come on, we need to get order here.
Now hold on, Cole. Let's just see where this goes.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about. Ooh!
Nice.
Clearly liked the results from the first time she delivered that move.
She delivers a lethal forearm.
And a thunderous crash.
Her back is in some real pain now. We got a cover. And a kick out. Not even close on that one.
How in the world?
Beginning to look bad for her here. She doesn't appear too concerned, however.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
Well, she's looked good up until now. She just has to make sure not to absorb too much punishment here if she wants to get back into this thing.
This is it, guys. I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. We're looking at complete domination here. Showing off her agility yet again.
Oh, that's one way to bring it to her opponent big time.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Quick thinking to avoid that one. Face first to the mat with a flapjack.
What should Lana try to do differently at this stage to stay in this thing?
I'd say her fans have every reason. Well, if that's any indication, she's not taking any prisoners in this one.
Now that's what I call making a statement.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Get out of the way. Lana is earth-shattering spine buster.
This might be it, guys.
Oh, and she gets out of the way. Oh, her boot hits the mark. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move. Trust me, if you're a WWE superstar, this is not where you want to be. No way.
Devastating tackle.
Whoa, Lana able to avoid damage.
Big move coming. Wait for it.
She's not playing any games tonight. Everyone better watch out. Even me. Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
What a way to win a singles match. Hard-fought victory.
Yeah, big win. Wait a minute. Corey, this match is over. Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up next.
This is going to be amazing.